been working at home now for over 4 years, and my desk has definitely evolved over that time. One thing that I've learned about my desk setup is that if I keep it simple, that's the best for me. There's less distraction, which means I can focus more. Now, there are a few tech and desk accessories that I need to get through my day, and I want to share with you a few that have helped me get through my work day and be more productive. Let's get into it. A few years ago, I invested in a Samsung M8 monitor, and this was probably one of the best investments I made. In fact, I've been thinking about changing my second monitor to a Samsung M8 as well. Both of my monitors are set up for my Windows laptop, which I use for working during the day, and my Mac Studio, which is my personal computer. But between the two monitors, the Samsung M8 is the easiest to switch between the two setups. It comes with a built-in setting for both of my setups. So with the touch of a button on the remote, I can quickly jump back and forth as needed. Now, the Samsung M8 comes on a stand, but I wanted more adjustment options for the monitor. So I found an attachment on Etsy, and I used that to mount it on a monitor arm. Now I'm able to get the monitor to a comfortable viewing height, and having it on a monitor arm has helped decrease my neck strain. I've recently updated the webcam that I use. Insta360 sent me the Link 2C, and I don't know why I waited so long to upgrade my webcam. Now, the Samsung M8 comes with a camera that magnetically connects to the back of the monitor, but it fits awkward with my bar light, so I've been using the Link 2C instead. This webcam shoots in 4K. It has a true focus feature and an AI noise reduction. You can also change the audio modes to adapt to the environment. It has an auto framing feature, so I stay in focus, and I love the fact that the webcam can be mounted on the computer or a tripod, so it makes it perfect for my setup. Now, this one can shoot horizontal and vertical videos, and I've also been using the gesture control with this camera. And since I've been using the Link 2C, the camera quality in my meetings is just as good as the camera quality in my content. Now, my mouse and keyboard are the Logitech MX Keys S combo. And I may have spent too much on this keyboard and mouse combo, but I love it so much I bought it twice. The first set that I purchased was wireless only, and after a while, I don't know if something changed with my job, but it kind of blocked the wireless. I had to have it physically connected in order for it to work with my work computer. So instead of getting an additional mouse and keyboard that I could use for work and switching back and forth, I just repurchased this combo and got the one that has the USB connection. Logitech, if you're listening, we're locked in now. This combo is a must for me for a few reasons. One is that I've learned that even though I love the look and feel of a mechanical keyboard, that clicking and clacking is just not for me on a daily basis, especially for long periods of typing. So I love how quiet the keystroke is on this keyboard and how the keys feel. The next reason is because of my hybrid setup. I'm a Windows girl by day, and I'm a Mac girl in my personal life. And instead of having two different computer setups, I have one that works with both systems. And the mouse and keyboard were built for this type of setup. The keys and shortcuts on the keyboard are for both Windows and iOS, so I can easily switch between the two setups just by selecting a few buttons. So until something better comes along, this combo will be the one that I'm sticking with. One thing that you will always find on my desk is a wrist pad. If you are in front of a computer all day and doing a lot of typing, you better get you one of these. That wrist pain is no joke, and carpal tunnel is even worse. It's important to like your setup, but it's equally important to incorporate ergonomic pieces in your home setup like the ones that you would have if you were working in the office. If you're like me, we spend a lot of time in this work area, and it needs to be accommodating for the hours that you put in. Your body will thank you for it. I've used a few different MagSafe phone chargers for my desk setup, and I keep coming back to this one. It's the Elago MS1 phone stand, and it's basically a holder for my Apple MagSafe charger. The other chargers that I use, they look good with my desk setup and match the aesthetic more, but this combo has charged my phone the best. And when I'm working, I turn on my work focus and keep my phone in standby mode to help me concentrate more on work and decrease the interruptions. Now, one thing that has really increased my productivity is having a timer for my desk. This is what I use for focused time blocks throughout the day. When I start my day, I write down all the tasks that I need to get done. I review my schedule, and in between my scheduled meetings, I set up focused time blocks and set the timer to work on my task list. Once the timer goes off, I take a break or I get ready for my next meeting. Now, I typically listen to an audiobook or music while I'm working, and a pair of headphones for me is a must. I've recently been testing out the Sony WH100X6. That's a long name. So the Sony MX6s, these might be the most comfortable pair of headphones that I've owned. I can work in them for hours and then wear them while I'm cooking dinner or doing chores around the house. They're lightweight and they have great sound quality. so they just might be worth the price tag, but I'll report back on that later. I use my iPad mini for my music and audiobooks, and this tablet stand from Ugreen is the perfect fit for the mini to sit up under my monitors. It's probably the most inexpensive accessory on my desk, but it's my most used. I'm able to position it right under the monitor riser and in front of my keyboard to keep the mini easily accessible. While I'm working, the mini is the iPad that I use the most. It's the perfect size for my desk setup, and it has everything I need to get me through my workday. I can use it to check in with my digital planner, to check my to-do list, and to quickly write any notes that I need to take. Now, as far as lighting, I do not like overhead lights at all. That's one reason I'm grateful that I get to work in this space. I can control the lightings, and I've chose lights to create a cozy work environment. Most of the lights that I use in my work setup come from Govee. So I can give a simple command when I'm ready to start work and the lights come on, and another command in the evening and everything turns off. I can also control the brightness and colors from my phone. Now, I've used a few monitor light bars, and this one might be the best one that I've used yet. I like the fact that it has a separate remote that controls the lights. It has 4 temperature modes that you can choose from, and the brightness is adjustable. It's been a perfect addition for lighting up my main workspace. The last accessory that I use in my desk setup, you may have noticed it in my videos here in the corner. It's my walking pad. I invested in this walking pad a while ago, and it's really improved my work from home setup. I had back surgery a few years ago, and I can't sit for hours without moving. Adding this walking pad to my setup has allowed me to get up and be able to stretch out my legs and back and still get my job done. I usually use it when I'm checking emails or running reports. Now, it is quite enough for me to use while I'm in a meeting. I just don't want to look crazy bouncing up and down while I'm trying to talk to others in a meeting. These accessories have become must-haves in my work setup and have helped me get through my day and be more productive. I'm sure my setup will continue to evolve, but for now, this is what's working for me. Let me know in the comments if you have any must-haves in your work setup or if you have any questions. All right, y'all, till next time.